What's going on, Raj? Coming at y'all. I'm running just a tad bit late because, of course, I get up in plenty of time to do everything I got to do. You know, it seems like it's crazy. Like, as much time as I get to do what I have to do, I still find other things to do to make it seem like I might as well have gotten up at the regular time and did nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's really weird. Okay, so let's talk about the Book of Revelations. And why am I over here on this channel instead of off the top of the dome? Because I just got a message saying this channel, which is not surprising because of what I talk about, this channel is not something to be able to do something, live streaming. I'm like, well, I've been live streaming since I've had this channel. All of a sudden, my channel is not something in order to live stream. Now, that's crazy. And why? I have no idea why my channel is not cool for live streaming all of a sudden. I just don't get it. So, we got to do it here. All right? So, I know you guys, now talking about fragrance reviews, you see the title. The same title is going to be over on Off the Top of the Dome, which is the Book of Revelations, telling us what is about to be revealed of things to come, right? All right, so I always have this analogy when I think about people. I know the Book of Revelations is true in what it is. You know what I mean? There's nothing in the Book of Revelations I have any qualms with, not one. I like it. And what I like about it mostly is it says that Yeshua had hair, wool, and feet of brass. No, it's got to be true. Ain't nothing wrong with Revelations. That's right. Hair, wool, and feet of brass. So, I'm down with Revelations. But then again, there are crazy people out here that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the crazy folk. Let's talk about the crazy folk. The Illuminati, Satanic, Luciferian, crazy folk. All right, so I'm going to draw this analogy, and then I'm going to put two more things on top of it after I draw this analogy. All right, so if someone wrote a book about you, and at the end of the book, it's revealing that you're going to be whatever you decide you're going to be. All right, let's just say the book of Roger. Someone wrote this book, and I read this book. And at the end of this book, even though I went through a lot of turmoil through my life and whatever, at the end, I was going to be a winner in whatever I decided to do. Maybe a winner at business. Maybe I was going to be a winner at playing guitar, selling CDs. Whatever it is, I was going to be a winner at the end of this book, right? But then, there might be another book that said, well, no, you're not going to quite be a winner. In fact, you're going to be a loser. So my ego doesn't like the fact that something is telling me that I'm going to be a loser. Yeah, I looked, but I didn't. Yeah. And I wasn't going to be a loser. But had a book that said you was going to be a loser. But like I said, your pride and your ego was like, no, ain't no way. I ain't going to be no loser. I ain't going to be no loser. This book is wrong. See how I do in my head? This book is wrong. I ain't going to be no loser. Tell me this book said I'm going to be a loser. Roger's going to be a loser. What's going on, Aquila? You know what I mean? So this is like off the top of the dome, man. I can't do it on my page, so I'm doing it right here. The Book of Revelations and the coming of something being revealed. But I'm trying to draw an analogy with this book. All right? So, again, I'm down with the book. I have no qualms with the book. I think the book is legit. I mean, I think because I didn't write the book, but, you know, if it's written the way it should be written and it was truthfully written and nobody jotted or tittled it or messed around with it, I don't know what this bus driver's doing. Here we go again. I know I do what this bus driver's doing. He just going back and forth. This guy. Anyway, the book is real. The book is true. It says what it says. It says, like I said, and it's just an analogy. The book said that Roger going to be a winner. I like that book. I'm going to do what it takes in that book to get to be a winner. But what if the book said I'm going to be a loser? And I don't want to be a loser. I got to do something else to get to this book so I can become a winner. I want to be a loser. All right? So someone has to convince me that this book is wrong. This book is wrong, dog. You ain't gonna be a loser, man. That book ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be a loser. But it says in the book, the book of Roger, in the Revelation book of Roger, you're gonna be a loser. No, I'm not, dog. No, I ain't playing that. I don't want to ever think that I'm gonna be a loser, in anything in my life. So no, we're not doing that. We're not co-signing that book. Not gonna happen. So we have a couple other instances where someone said, "Look, man, you're not a loser. You're not gonna be a loser. That book is wrong. Look here. Let's keep doing what we're doing. When we get to the end of the book, I'm gonna show you that you're not gonna be a loser." All right? We read the book. The book says, "Rod, you're gonna be a loser." Something came in my head and said, "Nah, forget that book. The book is true, but the only part that's not true is you're gonna be a loser." So I'm like, okay. So let's go ahead on. We're gonna live this book out. We got ups and downs like we do in life. Ups and downs here and there, to and fro. Some victories, some losses. Some, for others, are really tragic losses and they never recover. And some people do recover from their losses. But you're going through life. Like life now, up, down, remember, nobody's living a life that's always up, always down. Even if you had all the money in the world. Money don't bring nothing but trouble, so you can't even say that. Oh, look at your health. You never know. Anything can happen. So, we're going to work with that. Now, how do I know that this thing or this idea is telling me that no, you're not going to be a loser. You're going to be a winner. Just follow what the book is doing. And you like the calamity, like you might do this might happen. That's fine. You got to go through that. But at the end, you're not going to be a loser. You're going to be a winner. I guarantee that. Right? Guarantee you're going to be a winner. Adam and Eve was in the garden. And the heavenly said, "Don't mess with that tree over there. You can't handle the truth." There's that movie. Sometimes they throw stuff in movies to make you got to remember. Don't mess with that tree. Because you can't handle the truth. You ain't ready for it. I'll let you know when you can handle the truth. But right now, you can't handle the truth. Leave it alone. Leave whatever it is in your life alone. Don't be messing around with stuff if you don't know about it. Because you might end up finding out something you don't want to find out. Like, a jealous person sleeping through their phones of their girlfriends or boyfriends. And you're looking for something. You're looking for something you ain't going to be looking for. Just leave it alone and let it manifest itself the way it's going to do. Now, I'm not trying to rewrite the Bible. I'm just saying this is my analogy of that. But the Bible is what it says. Believe me, I got that part. So now you looking through the phone and then you find it. You find a freaking phone number of somebody who ain't got no business, who is this? Who is this B? Who is this B? Well, yo, who's this dude right here? Who this ninja? Now, you done found something. Leave the tree alone. Anything in your life, just leave it alone. Let things do what it do. Right? But no. They want to go and mess with the tree. Who made them mess with the tree? Yep, old Satan. He ain't got nothing to do. Creeping around like a snake, chilling. What y'all doing? And we sitting here enjoying all that the Heavenly Father gave us, all this creation, lovely trees, no geoengineering. Everything is beautiful. The food is good. The food is not, not sprayed with pesticides and with stuff. The food is good. The plants are good. Everything is cool. The bees are pollinating. The world is beautiful. Man, forget about that, man. You don't get that anyway, dog. Look here. I want you to do me a favor. Grab that apple. That tastes good. No. No. The Heavenly said no. Leave it alone. Why he say that? He said because if you touch that, you might find some stuff you don't need to know. Leave it alone. Stop looking through my phone. Or you might mess around and die. Now, we know what I mean die in the spirit, because obviously when they bit on the tree, they didn't die. But the spirit, that beautifulness, that goodness, that obedience died within them. They became rebellious because he said not to do it, but they did it. So they became rebellious, right? Come on, dog. Can we go? Oh, dog, seriously? You want to play around and jib jab, and then we get to the light, and then you want to speed and do 100 miles an hour past the light. They're eating from the tree. Probably smoking some weed. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, leave the tree alone. Snake was like, nah, man. Don't worry about that. That apple tastes good, dog. Nah, I don't want to die. Nah, I want that thing that the heavenly gave me. I want that. I like it. No. You get that anyway. Look, he told you that because you might like me. I'm smarter than him. That's why I'm down here as a snake. I got it like that. You know what I mean? Now look at me. You know what I mean? He told me that. Look at me. I'm here in the garden chilling with y'all. Come on, man. I eat the apple too. I ain't eat the apple. Nah. Not gonna do it. I need an apple. I'm about to do turbo when I get past this lane. Man, this ain't gonna take too long, so I can't do that. Yeah. So, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. All right. Yes, you are. Eat it. Crunch. And Eve, who now has menstrual cycles and birth pains and stuff like that, decided to go ahead and disobey. But now she didn't want to co-sign it by herself. Nah, let me give it to my man. Get him all jacked up. In other words, I'm gonna mess around with this dude over here. I'm gonna leave the number in my phone intentionally, so if he find it, then cool. Them two gonna get in a fight, and then they love me. They're gonna fight on me because they love me. I don't know. Anyway, so dude, like a knucklehead, all right, I'll bite it too. Man, dog, this goes to tell you, sometimes you can't do what your women tell you to do, because they might be leading you down the wrong path. Don't be trying to eat all them apples all the time. She might want you to do a little something. I'm just keeping it real. She might want you to do a little something. Nah, I don't think that's a good idea, babe. Nah, seriously, babe, it's good. Because, you know, that snake been talking to her. Nah, come on now. We can afford this Lamborghini. But, baby, we only make like $100 a month. But, baby, we can afford this Lamborghini now. I'm going to get somebody to get us co-signed it. And then we're going to get this Lamborghini. We're going to ride around in style. That's that apple. Somebody trying to get you to do it. It might be your boy. Your boy might want you to do something. You know, let's smoke this weed, dog. Let's buy this weed. Let's buy this bundle of weed, man. Let's buy this bundle. And we can do this sell, let's flip this bundle and become millionaires, man. Real estate masterpiece style. You know, whatever. Your apple's going to be there. Somebody going to tell you to take a bite of the apple. Every day we get enticed to take a bite of the apple by something or someone. Whether it's pride, whether it's something else, whether it's your ego. Every day we be tripping on taking bites of apples that we should leave alone because it might bring something to our life that you don't want. You know, I mean, that can go for me, man. I mean, you know, I like to buy guitars and stuff like that. I might be buying some evil guitar. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying. So, we're going to get to the end of this in a minute. So now, they done bit the apple by Mr. Snake Man. Right? Again, the book of Revelation said, you're going to be a winner. You done read the book. You're going to be a winner. No, you're not. You're not going to be. It says I'm going to lose. No, you're going to be a winner. Satan says I'm going to be a winner. Well, Satan decided he wanted to take the Creator's son to the top of the mountain. Like he ain't owned nothing to begin with. Like Satan should have known. Come on, dog. How you going to take the son of the Creator to the top of the mountain and try to tell him he can have something he already owned? If you worship me, I'll give you all this. Fool, I already own all this. My pop owns all this. My father owns all this. Why are you going to try to tell me I'm going to own all this when I already own it? I'm the son of the Creator. I already own this, bruh. So no, I'll pass. And then he said a verse that I don't remember because I ain't a Bible scholar. But he said a verse, something about the bread and the bread stuff. Duh. So Satan went away on that because he ain't had no Adam and Eve that's going to bite the apple. And he dang sure didn't have the son of the Creator talking about, all right, okay, I'll do it. Really? So that really kind of confuses me that would even been put in a word, but it's there. I don't know why. It got to be a reason why that was put there. Then why he will offer the son of man he used to cohabitate with him. So he knows he's the son of man. He knows that he is the son of the Father. How you going to entice the son of the Father? You the one decide to leave. You decide to bite the heavenly apple you had no business trying to bite because you want to be that bug. Satan wanted to be that bug, right? So let's get to the last part of Revelation. So there's going to be wars and volcanoes and 5G and people idolizing themselves on Facebook and pestilence and the stock market crash. People are going to be bums. It's going to be crazy. People are going to be eating each other. All that stuff. And you'll be like, look, help me. Lord, I want, no, you wanted 5G. You wanted 5G. Don't know. You wanted it. You wanted it. You want everything that's in that book of Revelation. You wanted it. You brought it upon yourself. You want to be a Catholic following around with freaking the Holy Father while his boys are poking little boys in the booty. Yeah, you wanted that. So no. I ain't helping you now. You asked for what you got. But it's hurting. I can't. So that's what you asked for. You bit the apple. Now deal with the apple. Eat the rest of the apple. And don't be wasting my freaking apples. If the book of Revelations told you that you was going to be a winner in life, you would do everything to follow that book. But if the book told you were going to be a loser and you had pride and ego, then you're going to be like, nah, I ain't going to be no loser. I'm going to find a way to manifest myself and put myself in position to make this book wrong. That's what Satan is doing all day long. Do you know Satan got people thinking that, yes. See, if you read the book and it says all this stuff going to happen and you got the control to make this stuff happen, which the Illuminati does, pestilence, poor, people starving, killing each other, eating each other, craziness. They control the weather. They control the missiles. They control everything. They control everything that can possibly be controlled. They got all the money. They think they're going to be winners because Satan told them, I'm going to give you all of this. Congress, the president, I'm going to give you all of this. It's all yours if you just follow me. Do what I said. Holler at your boy. And so many people in Congress, all over, has decided to drink that juice, eat that apple, and decide that even though the book of Revelation said they're going to be losers, Satan told them they're going to be winners. I'll give you all this land. I'll give you everything you want if you just listen to me. Yeah, them fools think they're going to be winners. They're going to beat Jesus. It's crazy, dog. That's what I say. If you read something, you want to make it happen and manifest, and you got the power to do it, they're going to bring that on. But see, they don't control nothing. They don't own nothing. For real, for real. They're maniacal, egotistical little boys in the basement that want a little bit of power because they can't get no woman. Legitimately. I'll be right back. So I'll end this video to say, the word is true. There's a lot of metaphors in the word. And I'm not a study of the word, but when I think about things that come in my head, spiritually and whatever, I just kind of decipher them for myself and how I can see how the Adam and Eve thing works in my life. When you ask for something, and you might have asked for something that you might have bit off too much as you can chew. But yet again, there's some ramifications for that. There's some negativity from that. There's probably going to be a problem from that. I mean, again, it's just things we do. See, I used to think that the Heavenly Father would bring wrath down on you and make you sick and give you... No, you don't have to do it. We do it to ourselves. There's no way you're going to tell me that the Heavenly Father put a Wendy's on every corner in the hood and forcing you to eat it. You're eating it. Even though you know it's an apple, but it's not that was a good apple on that tree. You're eating bad apples. You're eating bad apples, and now you ended up with diabetes. You got high blood pressure because the food is full of salt. The cow's been injected with so much drugs. They're eating GMO soy, but you eating that. Everything you eat is you. So from the time that cow was born to the time that cow got cut up and got put on your bun, and you don't know the history of that cow. So why would you bite that apple? Now, whether the apple was bad as a metaphor in the Bible, because it was a metaphor for you to apply it to your life in all ways that you should, then if the apple was to be a good apple, then it would have been a good thing. But that's why the heavenly said, don't mess with the tree. You're going to bite off too much, you can chew. I'm just saying that's how I'm feeling. The heavenly ain't talking to me now. This is me rapping. But I mean, just thinking about it, when you bite an apple, your apples aren't always sweet. You might bite the wrong apple. You might think your wife was the right apple until you in that divorce court, and now you getting a divorce, and now that apple wasn't as good as you thought it was, wasn't it? Why wasn't the apple good? Because you didn't have that check. You didn't get that true check that said, yo, from the tree of good and evil, I think it said, don't mess with that tree. Now leave it alone. You might bite the wrong apple. Many of us has bit the wrong apple in many ways. It may be a job that we end up being in, that end up getting us fired. Like I said, doing bad habits, smoking, drinking, which sometimes I be tripping on, stuff like that. You know, we bite the wrong apple a lot, man. We don't want to acknowledge that we biting the wrong apple, but we do. So time to put a lot of tricks down here for you to mess around with to tempt you. You tempted every day to do some old bullcrap you're going to be just doing. Now, of course, you got forgiveness for that if you decide that you want to stop tripping. Then you're like, all right, all right, I got to stop that. So you stop smoking. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to stop messing around with fast food. Cool. I'm going to stop knocking off these chicks. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop doing that. You know, whatever it is, whatever your apple is, the bad apple, leave it alone. In fact, just leave the tree alone. Leave the tree alone until the heavenly gives you an opportunity to say, now you should bite that apple right there. Get that apple right there. Get that apple right there. No, you don't have some knucklehead telling you what apple to bite. He's going to have you biting the wrong apple all the time. Real talk. So he got all these Illuminati members, all these people with all this money, biting them apples. They biting apples every day. They trying to keep all the money while all these people are poor. Now, I'm not really helping that because I buy all this equipment that costs a lot of money while people out here starving. I agree with that. That's why I'm deciding to pretty much, I mean, like I have no problem. Like I said, I don't have no problem giving up fragrances and none of my stuff. I've had the best of stuff in my life and I sold it. I've been broke. I have no problem with that. I don't want to be broke. That's why I couldn't work every day. I don't want to be broke. Nobody wants to be broke. But you still got to be mental. Some people are broke, but they got their mental. Some people are rich and thrown off in the brain. So it's like, yo, you don't pick a poison. You just don't mess with no poison. Just leave the poison alone. You know what I mean? So for me, I decided that I'm going to bring my CD into this. My new CD, when I finally get that done, heaven willing, I'm going to donate half the proceeds from every CD I sell to an organization that I know is making sure the money that I'm going to put up for donation from my CD sales is going to actually go to where it's supposed to go to. Because right now, I got stuff coming out my check or out my bank account every month. I done forgot about it. I think I got something going to the children for cancer. I forgot the name of that, St. Luke's or St. something, St. Jude's. I got another deduction coming out my check every month from another. And then every time I go to Walgreens, they take out money for the children. Every time I go to Rite Aid, they take my dollar and go, like if it's $1.50, they'll take 50 cents and round it to the next dollar. I do that. I give all the time. I ain't got no problem giving. It's pennies and it's minuscule, but I'm giving. You know? But some people get greedy. Some people want the apples. But you might give them one apple. They want all the freaking apples. They want the whole freaking tree. See, that's these people who don't care about us. They want the whole tree. They want your tree. They want his tree, her tree, that, and they want their own tree. They want all the trees. And then once they get the tree together, Monsanto, GMO, they want you to bite their apples. Bite my GMO apple. Bite my poison fast food. Bite my potato chip soon as you walk into the freaking supermarket. Buy my mess. Bite my farm-raised salmon. Buy my intoxicated meat. Intoxicated because it's shot with so many doggone drugs, it's probably on drugs. Half the doggone cows you probably eat when you eat a Wendy's burger or any kind of steak. I'm not even talking about fast food. I'm talking about steak altogether. I don't care if it's in your grocery store and you saw them cut the steak right there through a glass window like you do when you go to a restaurant. You can see them cook. If you saw these guys cutting the steak meat, and it's nice and fresh, and they lay it and they pack it, or they give it to you right in the packaging straight from the cut, that don't mean the meat is good. That just means you saw them cut up a whole bunch of jacked up meat. The meat probably injected with antibiotics. Of course, the meat been eaten soybean that's been no good for them for the whole time they've been eating it. Come on, man. It makes no sense. We bite the apple, the bad apple, all day long. I'll bite apples, you bite apples, we biting apples. So you start from the beginning, Adam and Eve biting the apples, to the end of Revelations, where Satan is convincing them that they're not going to lose. They're going to beat Jesus up. When he come back, they're going to beat Jesus up, and it's going to be their planet. But the reality is they know they can't beat Jesus up, a.k.a. Yeshua, his real name, or his heavenly father, Yahuwah, can't beat the heavenly, and he can't beat the spirit. If enough of us had a spirit inside of us, we can rebel against these people. Now, it might cost you your life. You might have your head chopped off. You might have to lose your job. Anything might happen when you rebel against these people who can control your life. But then again, you can just sit back and relax and let it happen. If somebody wrote a book about you, and the end of it was you were going to be a loser, you would want to be a winner. Satan thinks he's going to win, but he can't because he's not. You can be a winner. And I ain't going to say about reading the Bible. I ain't going to come up with something biblical. I'm going to say you can be a winner. Just try to make more of the right choices in your life. All of us. All of us. We're going to make stupid choices, man. They ain't going to make a bit of sense. And we're going to think about it later on when them repercussions come down from that choice, whether it's a marriage, whether it's messing around with the wrong woman, and then you picking up some old burning sensation or whatever that main thing is that you don't get rid of for the rest of your life, or anything can happen to you. You might go down the wrong street and get in the middle of a gang war or something. You know, you ain't no business going down the street to buy that weed. You know what I mean? You went down there you just went down there to get a bag of weed. All of a sudden you had a freaking shootout and there you caught in the middle of the shootout. People shooting Nipsey Hussle in the freaking parking lot. How many people could have died from that? That was a hit. That was a hit, even though he shot the other boy. The boy I saw the video. The boy was he was standing too close to Nipsey. That's why he got hit. Remember, two fell. Nipsey fell and that boy fell right there. He was crawling. But I think he lived. But you can be walking in the mall. Man, the way things are nowadays, man, you can just be chilling in your favorite restaurant. And some dude had a beef with the boss of the restaurant or the cook. Because it's food. He'll come back up and shoot the place up. Who knows? Or maybe he'll put some poison around and you end up touching it. And man, anything can happen, man. You got to try to put yourself in a positive situation as best you can to try to kind of lead you. And the only way you're going to do that, you got to get some guidance. And you got to feel that guidance in that presence. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't, because sometimes I get a little hooked up in this equipment stuff, buying equipment. But I buy my equipment because I want to sound good. And once I'm done with the equipment, more than likely, I'm probably going to sell it anyway. I just want to get enough to do what I got to do, and I got to get started. Whether I'm helping my clients, I got 2 clients I'm going to help out. I want to make sure I got things there that's going to sound nice for their CD, because they're paying me to do their music and to record them. I want to make sure I got the equipment that I need to do this. And then when I'm done, it's done. Let me tell you something. Right now, if I can get half of the country to buy one song on my CD, I wouldn't even have any debt. Because I don't have a lot of debt like that. Even though the stuff I buy, a little here, a little there, it's not adding up to enough. I mean, but my debt is, if I sell mostly all my stuff, including my fragrances, I'll be out of debt. I haven't overextended myself because I have access to what I bought to reclaim that debt. If I want to do that, I can do that. And if I find some way to get in my way, if that apple becomes obtrusive to me, that I can't grow, I can't move, and there's no use for me to have the apple no more, i.e. fragrances or studio equipment or whatever, then it got to go. Because it's impeding where I'm trying to be. A lot of people eat that apple and it's impeding them from where they want to be. They think they got the right woman, all of a sudden this woman take them in the wrong path. They didn't know. They thought everything was good when they met him. Oh, beautiful, I love you. How many? So I'll be with you forever. Baby, I love you. I wrote a rap song, and we're going to dance at the reception and prove people we love each other. And 3 years later, over, done. Or it can be, she feeding him a whole bunch of jacked up food. She want to eat out every day. Oh, let's eat out. Let's go eat out. Man, I like to eat out too. But you really don't know. I mean, the food is probably legit, but you still don't know how much salt's in there. Usually they tell you what the salt content, what the carbohydrate content, maybe, but most of the time not. Then you end up with high blood pressure because you eat out too much, because you're eating too many foods that are too salty and you don't worry about it. But I'm just telling you. What's going on, DJ? So what it comes down to is you have to make the decisions, and even though you might think a decision you make is the right decision, it may not be the right decision. It may be the total wrong apple to be biting. You might be biting the wrong apple. It can even be from your job. You know, it could be the bite. I made a decision to work at this job. I've been here for 31 years now. For me, it was the right decision. You know, we have a union. We kind of cool, and I'm about on my way out to retire anyway, heaven willing. So I didn't do what I had to do with this gig. I done gave 31 years of my life. I can roll out. I think that was a pretty decent apple. Well, I could have stayed in the military. I could have did 20 years in the Navy, but I ain't like nobody telling me what to do every 5 minutes like I was in the jail. So I really didn't mind leaving the Navy, but I enjoyed myself while I was there, and I bit off a lot of bad apples in the Navy. I'm just happy I'm here after those apples, because I bit off many women apples. So I think what it comes down to is we each day, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, you know, people always like to say I can't be perfect and I'm a sinner and all this. You got to stop claiming that stuff. It is what it is. You are who you are. If you're white, you're white. And if you're a person of color, you're a person of color. That ain't going to change. But just because somebody called me that don't mean I can continue to conduct myself that way. You know what I mean? If everybody looked at black people as being losers, then every time I walked up to a freaking bank, I ain't going to get along, because as soon as I walk in, oh, you're a freaking loser. Why? Because you're black. So don't anybody telling me I'm a sinner all the time. It's obvious I do that. But what needs to be counteractive and counterproductive to attach myself to that label to give me the freedom to be that what they say I am, or what people want to say that I am, or what the Bible want to say that I am. I'm a man of faults, but I want to try to correct those faults. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I need that guidance, I need that help. You know what I mean? And sometimes I don't want any help. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. That's just the reality of it. But what you want to try to do is try to listen more than try to not listen, and try to bite the right apple instead of biting the wrong apple. But you only can do that by guidance from the heavenly guidance, the entity, the deity that made you. From the time that little sperm thing came roll up your little mama's cooter and made you a something. I mean, there are people who didn't make it. There's some people, abortion is legal now. You might say abortion is legal. You lucky you wasn't aborted. You could have been an aborted person. Imagine that. Or as my man said, you could have been down somebody's throat. Think about that. Or in a trash basket, or in somebody's hand. That could have been you. It's all semen. Semen, I mean, you need semen to meet the egg. Really, it's the egg that needs, but the semen got to go to the egg. So if you just, hey, this is what it is. Keep it real with yourself. So the moral of this story is the book of Revelation and the revealing of things to come. Again, if I read my book and it said I was going to be a winner, I'm going to do everything I could to follow that book to the point that I win. But if that book said I was a loser, then I'm going to follow that book to a point. I'm going to manipulate some things to put me in a position of being a winner. Even though the book said I was going to be a loser, I'm going to try to manipulate it. And that's what your government is doing. That's what people who are structured, power, the elites, that's what they're doing. They're trying to manipulate your book. They're manipulating our book. See, the Heavenly Father had us living forever. Thousands of years. Methuselah and them lived to be 1 billion years old. And probably look kind of good like me. I'm just saying. Or like you. But we decided to go about our own way and start doing things our own way and biting apples and biting the wrong apple and going down this road because somebody leading you down this road, Cain killing Abel, all kinds of craziness. And now, right now, every day, your book is being manipulated by what you eat, by what you drink, by your water, the air, the food, the three things you need to live. Air, water, and food is being manipulated each and every day to the nth degree. And yet, you know the apple is right there. And the guidance say, don't mess with the apple. Because you might start to know something you don't want to know. You might not be ready for the truth. Everybody got an apple, yo. Everybody has an apple. Either leave the apple alone or make sure you got the right guidance. Not a snake. Not a Satan, not your girlfriend, not even your wife, not your best friend, not your mama, daddy, nobody. They don't know until they bite an apple. They need to bite a successful apple to get you to bite the right apple. And if you see they not doing anything, then you ain't gonna do anything. You might think, oh, I'm gonna do better than my mother and father. I'm gonna do better than my sister and brother. I'm gonna do better. You might have every intention of doing so. But along the way, you're going to be biting some jacked up apples. Leave apples alone. You got to rely on the heavenly to give you an apple that you can bite that's going to prosper you and keep you pushing. Because he said, I'm here to prosper you. I ain't here to jack you up. But if you just want to jack yourself up and doing stuff that don't make no sense, then that's on you. Don't come crying to me because you've been smoking cigarettes and now you got cancer and now you're hoping that you got a cancer thing. You're not going to get the cure to cancer. I don't care whether it's smoking cancer, whatever. First of all, you smoking, that's going to jack your lung up. So I don't know if you get a lung transplant. And you might be last on the list for a lung transplant. I don't know. All I'm saying is you can't take things for granted. So don't think just because you're doing this now, I'm going to live to be 60, and when I'm 60, I'm going to get better, and I'm going to start doing better when I'm 60. Or I'm 15, and I'm going to do better when I'm 20. Or I'm 20, I'm going to do better when I'm 30. By the time you done bit off so many apples by that time, you thought you was going to school, now you got 5 kids. Because you done bit off 5 pieces of apple. Some losers' apples. Some dude who say, I love you, baby, I love you. That takes some of this sperm. I got you. And now you got 5 apples. They ain't problems because you got to love them. You the one did it. How many of you are unwanted? You ain't know if you wanted. That would be crazy if everybody can find out how they were born and to what mission they were born. I think heaven, my mother and father were married when I was born. I do. I'm sorry. I do. I don't want to be a back alley baby. I'm sorry. Some of you are. Some of you were accidents. Got pregnant because mom and pop got a little drunk. They're smoking a little weed. Maybe so. It don't mean you're going to be a loser. And that's why you probably don't need to know. So you don't want to bite off that apple. Mom, dad, oh, mom or dad, if you're living in a single parent household, how did I come about? You 50 years old. Now what happened? Man, we was high as a kite, dog. Came from the club that night in 1930. Decided to do some, you know what I mean? Condom slipped off, didn't know it. 9 months later, you. Or you might not have made it. You might have got sucked out through the suck thing. Just don't know, bruh. Share this video. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Like I said, I couldn't put this video on the Off the Top of the Dome channel because YouTube said something about my channel doesn't qualify for live streaming all of a sudden. So I had to come over here and do this. So I guess we're going to be back here doing fragrance reviews, and we're going to be talking about the real deal, real still stuff that you need to think about. And again, shout out to Cynthia McKinney for leaving Congress, for leaving the government, for leaving the Senate, because she refused to go down and do them rituals that most of them doggone congressmen, senators, and representatives that you vote for go down that basement and do. Which is that apple. Their apple is not your apple. Their apple is their apple. They got to deal with what they got to deal with at the end. But if you keep holding tight to that apple, the right apple, you're going to be all right. It might hurt. It might be torturous. But all in all, in the end, I pray you be all right. I pray we all be all right. Let's just start thinking about them apples, all right? All right? I'm out, y'all. Y'all take care. I gotta go do a little work. Share my video. I'm going to share it anyway. Like, subscribe, and share to my channels. Off the top of the dome, I don't know if it matters. But check out my Hollow Media Music Group channel, talking about music and equipment and stuff like that. I think that's pretty positive, along with this. Hopefully they don't shut down my channel for this. I ain't mentioned people wanting to be, I ain't mentioned people wanting to be trees, and you know, they don't want nobody calling them male or female anymore. They want to do transgender. They want to gender. You know, that's what they do. Hey, bro, I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk, FHH. I'm here to talk, bro. That's the whole point of the channel, is to talk. I guess I'm the only guy with a freaking YouTube channel that talks. Everybody else just does this. This what you want, bro? I'll do this for you for a couple minutes. I can do it. I want you to think I can't. I don't want you to think. I already got to the point. Did you start the video from the beginning? Or did you not start the video from the beginning? Looks like you're just getting here at 11:23. I started the video somewhere around 10:45. So do me a favor, FHH. I got you. You can say what you want to say, bro. This is open forum. That's why I'm here. But do me a favor. Start the video from the beginning. And then work your way to this point. And then read your comment. And see how you feel about your comment. Okay? That's all. You're starting too late in the video, brother. This is a live video. I do live videos. I do live videos. Okay? You got your chance to make your comment, and I appreciate that. And I'm saying to you, to counter that comment, start the video from the beginning. Look at the title of the video. Okay? I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Have a very positive day, man, and all you do. And everybody who's on this channel, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share my channel. All right? This guy with a whole bunch of freaking Dunkin' Donuts. No, that stuff ain't good for you. I'll probably go grab